Hello! Happy Thursday, everybody. We are back for another week. Yay! So, before we get started with our round robins, I want to just say for anyone who's watching, our one person that's there, unless someone disappeared, all of us. One person. If you have a question, we're going to answer embarrassing questions or just random stuff. So please ask us a question, and we may get around to be able to ask it depending on how the conversation goes. So otherwise, just if you think of us meantime, just add into the chat. But we'll start with Kat. Kat, how has your week been?
Busy, hectic. Got my first COVID shot this week.
Yay!
Yeah. Went very well. A little sore, but not as bad as rabies shots.
They're worse?
They're a lot worse. When I got my rabies shot...
They're shots in your ass, aren't they?
No, they're in the arm.
No. Oh.
When you're like getting them preventatively, you know. Yeah. In vet school,
I must have been too young.
They put it in the arm, and I couldn't lift my arm like past this point for like 3 days.
Oh
no! No problem.
Attacking the cords.
Little sore, a little bit of a headache the day of, but it's worth it, you know, to try to get this, you know, where it needs to be. But other than that, I've just been working, and working.
Never ending.
What's that meme? It's like, you know, I'm not a night owl, I'm not an early bird, I'm some form of permanently exhausted pigeon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I hear that.
What about you, Lady Love? What have you been up to?
Just eating a whole bag of Lifesaver gummies right now.
Probably
will regret it after the show. Waiting on my tropical smoothie to be delivered because Jason just randomly decided to order tropical smoothie.
Cheers, girl!
So waiting for that to be delivered. So if I randomly mute, because the dog will probably start to go ape shit crazy when it shows up. Happy May the 4th. Happy May 4th. May the 4th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I know that'll pass, but you know.
Yeah.
My brain just kind of went on me. But no, just getting through the last few weeks of school. Short break, then starting summer school.
Yay.
Yay. That's the one thing that everybody wants to start.
Summer school.
Hey, I'm getting
gosh.
the county, because so many teachers don't want to work this summer because so many teachers are burned out, that they are enticing us with bonuses. So I will take the bait.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
heck yeah.
Sure.
I will take the bait. But yeah, that's about it. What about you, Chan?
Busy too. Like running around all over the place. Going to the gym. This week, it'll be 5 days Amy and I get into the gym. First 2 weeks, it was 2. Third week, it was 4 days. Or first 2 weeks, it was 3 days. The third week, it was 4 days. This week, it'll be 5 days in. A month in at the gym by the end of the week. That freaking vibration therapy is the shit. I don't care what any of you say. You should get in there and try that shit, because when your ass jiggles that fast, it's fucking hilarious. That's all I'm saying. When you look down and you see your belly going blah, 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 blah. It's the fucking most hilarious thing in the world. And I feel fucking awesome. Like, I feel super great. I have more energy. I'm getting all kinds of feeling and sensation back in my feet. I got these awesome shoes that are the shit.
Yeah,
These are the best shoes I've ever worn in my life. It feels like it's a part of my foot. Like, my foot doesn't slide around in it. Like, I don't have any issues with worrying about... I have to worry about blisters and stuff in shoes because I can't feel them. So I have to kind of be careful. But, like, these are the greatest shoes I've ever owned. I'm ecstatic about that because there's nothing like having an awesome pair of shoes.
Hell yeah.
Revenge of the 5th.
Lady Love.
Yep.
Yesterday, JD started on my tattoo.
Nice.
Oh,
Sweet.
Go.
Can you guys see that?
Almost.
Oh, hell
oh,
yeah.
that is awesome.
What was it?
It's
Oh wow,
Is it Vader?
yeah.
that
There's too
is
much
yeah,
awesome.
detail.
it just-
I can't quite tell.
Yeah,
to see
it's
it in
got to get
person.
some color in it so it's easier to see. Right now, it's just all black.
It looks
It's
magnificent.
all blacked in. Thanks.
Yeah.
It'll
That's
go well
awesome.
with my whole Star Wars samurai arm because Vader will be the top guy with like he'll have the crest on his head will be the Death Star and it'll look super
Who was
awesome.
that?
That was Jason, I'll bet.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, I wasn't sure.
I'll bet.
Shaking her head. Nope.
But
I didn't even notice it.
you're used to
Desensitized
it. You're used to it. And then
Strange sounds.
I got tropical smoothie before I came home from the gym. So yeah, working out, feeling
Sweet.
great.
They're so good.
Having an awesome time. Sis and I put a console table together for the living room today, which was quite an adventure. If you've ever put furniture together with children, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my condolences. My condolences. Oh my god, I can
She's-
help. No, you can't.
She's actually pretty good because we've done it fairly often together, but it's still one of those things where when we first start, I have to be like, hold on, you have to talk to me. Because she's so quiet when she does stuff and she just starts doing it. And I'm like, no. You need to like talk to me about what's going on here. So once that we got past that, it wasn't too terrible. And it looks really nice. And I'm glad we grabbed it, put it together. And I don't know, the week's been really good. Everything's awesome. Everything is awesome. Anyway,
No.
Anna, how are you? How are you doing?
I am doing wonderful. I've managed to keep my staff at work this entire time, and they haven't run away screaming yet. And I am I'm past exhausted, but you know it's but you know it's all good. I decided today that screw that, I'll go to work exhausted tomorrow, and I'm going on the show.
Well, we're
so
glad
nice
you're
to
here.
see ya.
Yeah.
Very nice to see you. It's been
How about
too
you,
long.
Ams?
I've been good. Hang on. Let me try to like get it all together in my head because I'm always moving. So, I meant to mention it last week, but I actually did get new shorts. I got them Friday, and it was quite interesting because like it was like right after the body positive episode we did. Because I've been like size 6/8 when I was younger, and these shorts I got were 14 wide. So that was like a huge jump for me, but they feel super comfortable and cozy. It's kind of funny because like I've always like looked at the plus size section for women, and I've kind of been jealous because their clothes are like so much more cuter. I'm like I'm like not even there, man. I'm like this close to being plus size. So I'm like, yay, plus size.
It's only recently that they actually got cute, though.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
no, I will admit, yeah.
When I was, in my early 20s, the only crap I could find that was in my size made me look like I was 40. And now I'm in my 40s, and I actually dress better than when I was in my 20s because the clothes have gotten
Great.
better.
Anna, are you fighting with the cats?
No, they're fighting each other. Like right next to me. I'm sitting on the couch and they literally decided to attack each other right next to me.
Oh no.
No.
They're competing for my attention and I'm ignoring both of them. And they're really pissed now.
That's okay. I mean, I try to do something and then
Yes.
Yeah.
No, mommy, no.
yeah, pretty
No.
much.
So yeah, there was that last week, and then I also, me being the crazy creator I am, I made this. It's a hook holder. Look at it!
Oh, pretty.
Totally cool.
I made this whole thing. Look at it. Isn't it nice?
That's awesome.
I know. Look, here you go. And it was like super easy too. Like crochet is so much faster. And I also made my own button. Look at this. Look at it. Because I got
That
this
is so cool.
this stuff to make it rigid like this. It's called plastic canvas. It's like the same. It's like the cross stitch fabric. In case whoever's listening doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It has like the little holes in it. Instead of being fabric, it's plastic. So
And you can
Nice.
use that to actually make crafts too, like tissue boxes and things like that. I used to do that when I was young.
or this little button. Yeah, I made it out of the canvas. I just put yarn through it. So
Oh,
yeah,
totally
that was
cool.
like super neat. And then I'm not going to do a sweater update because I barely got to do that this week. I had to, be responsible and work on my commissions. So,
work sucks.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know if you saw Anna, but here's my sweater so far. Oh God, I'm so small. Look at this. The sweater is so big. But yeah, there's that. It's almost done. I just need to make it narrower as I go up, and then finally finish it off. But it's almost there. I'm so damn close. And I also gardened today, so there you go. To wrap that up,
Yay.
I tried to. Well, I tilled everything out. I had green onions. My green onions, something's weird happening to them. They're starting to bloom, which I've never seen happen before. So I'm gonna let them go and let them do their thing. The broccoli I'm gonna harvest, and I'm gonna take the seeds out of them. And I learned something too. In fact, you can actually eat the whole broccoli plant. Once it goes to flower, you can eat the flowers. You can eat the buds. You can eat the stalks, the leaves. The leaves taste really good actually. They're like a darker leafy green, maybe closer to turnip or collard. And we tried cooking them up in ginger and garlic, and it was super delicious and tasty. So I never knew that you could eat the whole broccoli plant, so you can.
That's totally cool. I had no idea either.
This is so cool. My only downside is that I tried planting garlic for the third time, and I got no cloves. I got what looks like green onion, but that's it. So, but yeah, my week's been kind of busy, as it usually is. So, how about you, Grimms? How are you?
Well, as you know, my week has been a little crazy. I'll share with the viewership audience, just to kind of just still warn or stress the importance of the COVID pandemic that's going around. Last Friday, my family had lost my stepfather due to complications with COVID. So he had caught COVID. And then he got pneumonia, and that is what had taken him, unfortunately. So it has been very tough for us, but that has encouraged me to be more proactive in getting my vaccine shot now that it's been more open. So I actually got my first vaccine shot today. So I'm a little under the weather because of it. I keep going through phases of things. Most of it's in my head. So I apologize if I seem phasey or hazy or whatnot, but I'm trying my best to work through it.
It's okay.
But outside of that, I encourage everyone who hasn't done it to please do it and just take precautions, because you don't know who you're going to be affecting, because it may not be you, it could be someone else, and that's where it is. But there's my PSA for the week. Outside of that, my week has been okay. It's just a new month, so same shit, different month is kind of how it feels like sometimes, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But I am happy that we are going to have a lot of fun this week. So we'll get right started into that. We actually have one audience question, and she's gone. So we'll hold off for that because it's specifically for Chan. So we'll go with a different one instead. This one was a fun one that I thought that we should do. It was, if you had to choose between going naked or having your thoughts appear in a thought bubble above your head for everyone to read, which one would you choose?
Wait, say that again.
If you had to choose between going naked or having your thoughts appear in thought bubbles above your head for everyone to read, what would you choose?
Naked.
Ooh.
Naked.
Nope.
Nobody wants to see me naked, but they definitely don't want to see what's going on inside my head.
I'm a cat. I agree with that statement on my own terms. Yes. Nobody wants to see this, but they don't want to know what's going on up here.
I wouldn't mind everybody seeing me naked. Sure, yeah, whatever. I've had 2 kids. It happens. But I want everybody to see all the thoughts in my head, because then they'd go, God damn, she really is fucked up.
You'd be the one clothed person, and we'd all be naked. Okay, cool.
And you'd see the thought bubble in my head going, damn, I don't look that good.
Just go to a nudist colony in Florida. That's it. I'd be fine.
Yeah, there you go. Because I'll be at work and I'll have my mask on, which when masks are no longer a thing, I have got to get my poker face back. But the thoughts that go through my head sometimes with people, I'm just like, oh my God, I'd go to jail. or I get fired, or I'm just like, no.
Yeah. I mean, how far can people read these bubbles? How big are they? That's another question.
Yeah, that would
Good
be.
point.
I'm sure it has to be within like like a voice range.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
if it's cats, they could probably read it a little farther away because it's like thinking really aggressively in your head. I mean, is it 0.6 font or 0.30 font?
I'm just curious because, like, if I'm driving down the road and I'm having some road rage, is it big enough that it's out of the car? Can other drivers read it?
Yeah,
Because that's going to
exactly.
be important. I got to know that shit.
I don't know what I would choose. I think I would choose naked, but it would be tempting to do the thought just to see what would happen in general. Like, I tend to keep a lot of things to myself, so if I had my thoughts out, I would be curious if I would get punched in the face for some things that come
I think the thought
there's
bubble,
that too.
I think with the thought bubble for me, I would have to be conscious as to what it is I'm thinking. It might make me actually be a better person if I realize, oh shit, someone could read that.
I was thinking that same logic for the naked, that I would be a better person to myself, because if I was naked, then I probably would have to start doing different things, or keeping up trims things better, or things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm going to the gym, because I want to feel better naked. That's exactly why. I'd be like walking out of the bedroom, like, right into the bathroom.
But see, it kind of goes counter with my original claim. Like, I would be forcing everyone to see me naked. Versus if someone's trying to see me naked, I'm not going to stop them as long as they don't do something to me. I mean, if you want to look through my window and see me naked, I mean, it is what it is. Pee-pee toms.
See, people would be really mad at me because they'd be like talking to me and they'd see in my head where I'm, thinking through a story or going through something, related to one of my figures, or thinking about Russ or thinking about the kid, and they'd be like, "You're not paying attention to me at all. At all. No. You're not." But I would look completely interested in what they're saying. Yeah.
So I just put in the chat, I had a nerd moment, and if anyone's familiar with My Hero Academia, there's actually a hero, like a student, who has like this thought bubble above their, instead of a head, they have a thought bubble.
Let's see if I can pop that in real quick.
Chat. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, yes, this would totally be it.
Yes, here we go. Thought. Where's thought? Trying so fast. Here we go.
Did you change the language of your thought bubble?
Ooh, I want to know.
Here you go.
I want to know that.
You could change the language of your thought bubble so that people can't read it.
Auto translate.
There you go.
Yeah, that too. That would be it. Just think in a different language. You just have to hope that someone is around. This one is for Chan from the chat.
My question is this: does Chan have any regular sized coffee cups? No, not really. No, I think I might have one or two that the kids will steal once in a while if they're making like tea or hot chocolate or something. But for the most part, every coffee cup I own is abnormally large.
And there is nothing wrong with that.
You and I are on the same page with that, Anna. If you were sitting here right now, I'd high five you on that one.
Size matter when it comes to coffee cups.
Size definitely matters.
Size always matters.
Yes.
So, kind of similar to the other thing, or towards size matters. This is our next question. Have you ever tried to take a sexy picture of yourself?
Yes, and failed badly.
Yes, exactly.
We don't want to know that answer.
That's the thing. We want to know that answer.
In high school, only in high school. Okay, we were hormones were going. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. But yes,
can I plead the fifth?
Oh, play the fifth.
Okay,
I should have done that.
you just admit it.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much.
I mean, come on,
well.
Who hasn't done that though?
I'll
you're
one up
all
that.
like-
Not just sexy pictures. I've done sexy videos too. So.
Whoa.
Damn. Wow, you are brave.
That's steamy. Are they out on the internet?
No. Or we'll just say my husband does have them if he still has them still. So.
You better be nice to him then.
I know. But I mean,
I wonder if Gort shares.
I mean, if someone's, I just don't know.
Oh my
I mean, at this point, if they're one,
I would assume he probably still has them, but I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they were gone too, just for out of kindness.
Oh.
Aw,
Aw.
So
that would be so sweet. Oh
this
my
one is
gosh.
a little bit of a have to think. Would you trade your dog or cat for $1 million?
No.
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 No. Not a chance in hell.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Well, it's not my dog technically, so no. There you go.
It has to be your
Yeah.
dog. It has
Loophole.
to be your dog.
I don't know because I don't have my own pet. Like I've never really had my own pet.
You
I wouldn't know like how
You
connected I would
Yams.
be. I probably wouldn't. Yeah.
You have a better heart than that, honey.
I
You
would
wouldn't.
rather
Yeah.
punch my sister in the face for $1 million.
Oh yeah. No, really.
For $1 million.
Yes. Have you like heard that trend going around? Like, would you punch your spouse in the face for $1 million? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, Max, go ahead. Right
Yeah.
there. You can
I
pay
mean, like,
for the
Nick,
surgery.
right
It's
here,
fine.
right here. You know, I got a bum tooth over here anyway.
You can pay for the surgery with $1 million. It's fine. I don't
Exactly.
care.
You tell. Right there. Come on. Right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't care. Break my neck. It's
Ryan,
I
fine.
don't care, Brink.
Ryan Brink. No.
They are
Because he
family.
says you can buy a lot of pets for $1 million.
They are
Not
family.
the point. They're family.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, they're family.
Charlotte
They're
says that she would trade her mom's dog for the money, but it's not your dog. It has to be your dog. It has to be your dog.
Somebody
the
doesn't
rule.
like their mother's
Your-
doggy.
Your dog. That's the key. There was another good one in here that I liked. Where was it? It was if after you dropped it. Well, come on. To show, yeah. After you dropped a piece of food, what's the longest time you left it on the ground and then ate it?
I have a dog. It never lasts on the floor.
I was gonna say I don't even know if
Never
that's
remember.
possible in this house.
Once it hits the floor, it's not food anymore.
God, I must have been disgusting.
No.
I'll tell my story. I don't know if I told this story on the show before, but there was this one time in high school that oh god, this is so embarrassing. Me and my best friend China at the time, we were hanging out like at lunch. We used to have this spot on like the sidewalk. Like we would go by the road and sit on the sidewalk and whatnot. Someone dropped some kind of food or something there, and then people kept adding stuff to it, like pudding and bananas and like chips and like other stuff. And this is on like the sidewalk itself, and we're just sitting there mixing it. And then we, I don't know why, but we got dared to take a bite of it, which we did. Mixture, like stuff.
Oh.
I mean, there wasn't like spit or anything like in it. It was
You
all
hope.
legitimately food. No, they did it in front of us. It was like pieces from their lunches, is what it was. Like we were there mixing it with them. It wasn't like we walked up to it. We were the one doing it,
Oh my
and then
God.
so we ended up calling the thing Nana Baby, I think is what it was called, and we were like calling it, and it's like, dare you take a bite? And I don't know what prompted me
You were
to do that.
you were stupid teenager.
Yeah, exactly. I was in high school and whatnot, but that went on for like maybe I had to be 10 minutes or so from there, so that would probably be the length of amount of time. But I'm alive, still
Thank
kicking.
God, yeah.
That's what I say. Germs helping
gosh.
me survive for sure.
Oh,
Ugh. That reminds me when I used to work at Noodles and Company because we would just joke to each other because we would drop like noodles and lettuce and all kinds of stuff. So like we would like get it all together and when we sweep it, it looks like a whole salad. So we would just joke at each other like, "Oh, here you go, I found lunch for you." So
Got
yeah,
a
exactly.
couple comments from here. Jason says he dropped a hot dog in the campfire last weekend and still ate it.
Fire purifies.
Yeah,
Fire
exactly.
purifies.
Yeah.
Carla says, I threw cake away that I dropped, then went back and fished it out and ate it later. The kid did the same thing when he was 20 years later.
Me
when
and
he
you,
was
girl.
15.
We're on that page.
Yeah. This is just something else.
Ow.
Think of all the Brink says, think of all the food you would drop on the floor and then eat with no pets and also have $1 million. So he's trying to tie the two questions together.
Where are
Brian
you
is
right
hooked
now,
on $1
Brian?
million.
I
$1 million.
don't know what world he is in right now. That sounds amazing.
This one is quite interesting. Would you rather lose your sex organs forever or gain 200 pounds?
Oh,
Whoa.
that's hard. I don't know.
I'll take the 200 because I can lose that shit. I can lose that shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you can't lose it, but yes.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take
But
200.
I want to keep all my
gonna take a
bits.
Yeah, I like my bits. I like my bits.
bits.
I mean, shit, I'm already fat, but I can go on a diet.
The thing is,
Yeah.
if you lose your sex organs, are they talking about like the whole, like the vagina and all of that, or just like the ovaries and the fallopian tubes?
No, you look like a Barbie. I'm taking it that way.
Nope.
Because
I'm
if it's just like ovaries and fallopian tubes and uterus,
That
take
shit can
them.
go.
Yeah,
No.
I'm done with those. They can fucking have them.
But see, here's the thing.
If you guys could tell,
the
I'm
full
in
vagina and all
jellyfish
that
time.
stuff.
It's
Oh,
everything.
hell no.
It's all
Yeah, I think it's not all they would leave is just the
No,
pee hole.
no.
Pee hole is all you
Nope.
No.
I'll do the 200
Yeah,
pounds.
I'll gain the 200. I'll rock 400 pounds. For a
I've
bit.
already figured out how to use this thing. I know how to double click my own mouse. I'm good. I don't want to lose that. It's too much fun.
Yeah.
I don't
Exactly.
think I could go through life without my fucking sex organs. Can you imagine not having an orgasm ever?
Some women
no.
do.
That sounds like hell.
It does,
Some
doesn't it?
women can't find the bean. I mean, not men.
That
Men
sucks.
can't find the bean for some women. That's
How is it
Yeah, and
hard?
women are scared to show
So
them.
How is it
teach
hard?
them how.
No, but like really, it's like so fucking obvious. Like, how is it hard? I honestly don't understand.
I don't either.
I have
either.
known too many men.
I don't have a problem with
They have no
it.
clue.
It's like right there. It's like okay. I'm sorry.
Tip your hips the other way. He'll hit it.
Got
Sorry, it's just one of
a
those things where I just
Help
like
him
I
out.
truly don't.
question from Jason. If you and your spouse did a body swap for a day, would you do it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
You think I wouldn't?
Well, what would
I'm
you do? What would you do in their body?
I don't have a spouse, so.
Oh.
Yes, you
Okay,
do.
we'll say JD, a significant
Yeah,
other.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
Well, we know
Don't
what
try
they
to
would.
cop out on this one.
We know what they would do. They'd play
Yeah.
with these all damn day.
And they should.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I'd be playing with that stuff all day too. I want to know what it feels like.
I know.
He blows his nose naked, and I'm just I'm like, wow. I want to do that. Yeah, the balls kind of tuck up a little bit, and I'm like, wow, that's awesome. So, I mean, if we body swapped, I'd be blowing my nose and coughing and like, wow, what's up? And I'd probably be like standing on my head all day, like, wow.
And similar,
Helicoptering?
Yeah.
Oh, I would
yeah.
say that one.
would you what those parents in here? Would you Freaky Friday with your kid? Switch bodies with the kid?
Oh no.
Nope. Kid again.
Nope.
Need a kid again?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Wouldn't do that.
Nope.
Like, no, I don't want to do that. No.
Nope. Been there, done that. Don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
My luck, I would catch.
Like the
I would,
movie
I would
Freaky
end up.
Friday.
I would end up swapping with my daughter, like just as she started her period or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no.
Okay.
No, like the movie
Been there,
Freaky
done
Friday.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, how? Please tell me.
What, to body swap?
You've done that before?
No,
Kat?
I mean she doesn't want to start periods again.
Yeah,
Doesn't
if
wanna
I was to do
you know.
Oh,
that,
okay.
I would end up
Wait.
swapping bodies with my daughter, and it'd be like just as she started her period. I'd be like, great, this is wonderful. Yeah, okay, I really
Yay.
want this.
Yeah,
Yay.
no.
No thanks.
And I don't want to be in the
No.
body of a 13-year-old boy.
No,
No. Good.
Oh god, to think of your 13-year-old son in your body.
Oh God.
Yeah, having them be in your body and being an
That's
adult.
disturbing. Next question, please.
Yeah,
This
seriously.
one is a quick one. Would you rather be caught picking your nose or picking a wedgie?
Ooh.
Wedgie.
Yeah.
Wedgie.
I'll pick that wedgie. I'll get in there. I'll dig that out in front of somebody. I'm not afraid. Come on.
Reaching
This is a
behind.
little more.
Wedgie.
The world ends next week. You can do anything you want, even if it's illegal. What would you do?
Smoke.
Ooh.
I have a smoke. I want smoke. At least before I die. Like, at least once.
I don't know. We're throwing a big old hippie party though, and on bonfires,
Yeah.
and
I don't know.
it'd be a good time.
You know what?
down.
I probably would smack people that piss me off.
That sounds
There's
good.
that one.
That sounds like
Go
fun.
off on people? Yes.
Yeah, just
Oh.
that freedom of just be
Or-
able to just
Yeah.
Get hired for like any cashier, like retail, like customer service position, just so you can yell at people.
Can I get out of my car and beat motherfuckers' cars with my cane who are driving like assholes?
Yes.
Can I do that? Can I like whip? I want to whip over. I want to cut them off. Jump out of my car with my cane and just start smashing their windshield in. You dumb motherfucker! Like I want to go ape shit because that's when I lose my shit. You should have seen me today. It was hilarious. It was good. I'm honking at this bitch. She pulls over, let me go around. She's flipping me off. I like hit the gas and whipped the car around. I was like, what? And took off around her. It was like 3 blocks. I'm honking my horn.
Oh my god.
Go, bitch, go. She's on her phone. She's on her phone driving like this.
Oh, God.
Going 15 mile per hour in a 25, and I'm like, this bitch, I swear to God, I was losing it. Elijah was laughing his ass off. Anyway.
I'd get like a big ass like truck, like a dump truck or something, or a big old 18-wheeler, and I just start mowing people off the road.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
I'm
I
sorry.
want to steal a plane, but I don't know how to fly a plane because I'd just like go to any part of the world I wanted to.
Well, that's all like nice and cute. We're like violent.
No. I mean, yeah,
It'd be illegal.
I said the question leads you to more the illegal side of things. Like, because you're just the world's gonna end. Are you just gonna get away? It's kind of like that whole what's that called?
Purge.
Yeah, the purge. It's like the purge. Just do everything and not get caught or not be a consequence or something like that. So you never know what would happen in that thing. I think I would probably lock myself up in a room if that was happening and be like,
Really?
I would probably have to try to find a gun. Actually, no. I had thought in an apocalypse. The one thing I would want is one of those razor scooters.
All of them.
Because they're quick. You can use them to beat the shit out of someone, but they can still run away with
so much.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
That is a good
So
idea,
a razor scooter, that's something to need in an apocalypse because you can still use it to help you walk or get somewhere faster, but still use it as a weapon. Important things to think about because that's what it is. It's all about using that brain there. Filtration system of some nature would be important too. But yeah, anywho. Brink, of course, wants to bring back the topic. Would you swap bodies with your pet for $1 million? I would one up this. It's like you would switch your bodies with your pet permanently, but they would get the $1 million to give you guys a bougie life.
Only if it was
bougie pet
guaranteed
life.
that they would give us a bougie life.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The assumption is they would have the $1 million for the bougie pet life.
Better be in a contract
I'd do it.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I wouldn't mind being a pampered house pet. Seriously.
Yeah.
God,
Bougie life. Living all that.
Yeah, going to the spa once a week, like
Hell yeah.
getting all the chew toys,
Sleeping wherever you want, whenever you want.
farting all the time. Nobody cares. I'm kidding.
I care when this one does. Oh my god.
Yeah. I got two of those, and and then Chewy with the lab in her. It's like. That bedroom, I'm going to die of methane poisoning one of these days, I'm telling you. Anyway. Sorry.
I don't know how I would feel being able to lick my parts, like, easily.
I mean...
You kind of have to, too.
Would you be upset about that?
Oh, no. I can't do it right now. I'm not flexible. Sorry, no.
I think the only thing for that would be giving up food. I mean, like, human food, people food, and...
They make human-grade dog food and cat food.
That depends on your owner.
Well, if they have to treat you bougie,
What's the bougie? It's the bougie life.
Bougie.
Oh, yeah,
the bougie life. That's part of the calculation. Bougie life.
JD's mom makes her dogs like ground turkey and rice and puts like sweet potatoes in there and
that sounds good.
That's like a treat. She makes that for them like every couple of days just as a little treat.
That sounds so good though.
As long as I don't have to eat cat poop, because that's what my dog likes to do.
That's a delicacy.
Oh,
why?
We call them Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
Would you want to? Do you think if you were a dog you would want to?
No, I would not
like,
want to.
I'm a dog.
No.
No. Because I've cleaned up that cat poop as a human. I don't.
Yeah,
My breath would already smell like ass. I'm not adding more to it.
So our next one is if you lost one day of your life every time you said a swear word, oh my god, swear word,
That one.
would you still do it? It's the two words.
Yes.
I've seen them together, so I kept skipping it.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was true, I'd already be dead.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'd be really old.
I don't think I would have made it past 21.
Yeah. But honestly, if that became like a real thing, I would probably stop. I have lots of like variants I could use to instead.
Mother trucker.
Yeah. Cheese and rice.
Yeah. Yeah. Or fork.
For some reason, I say jeepers at work. I don't know why.
Russ
I
says,
no
That's
idea.
nice. I like jeepers.
Yeah,
But
it
now-
works pretty well.
Russ
Cheating or
always
not,
says, Russ
sorry.
always says mother puss bucket. Okay.
but that's
Doesn't
still
sound better.
it's still with
though.
the intention of being a swear word,
Mhm.
even if you're not necessarily saying the swear
Does
word.
that count?
Does that count? Because it's still the intention is that you're saying the swear word. You just
No,
not saying
because
it.
those aren't offensive words.
Mm.
Right.
And
I
but
say cheese and rice a lot.
Puss bucket. That sounds very
Yeah.
moist.
Yeah.
I'm not on
It
that
is
page. I
very
can't pull
moist.
that
I
up.
agree.
Okay. Let's see.
Of course.
Make it for these. Sorry, I'm adding in as I go on.
Voice should be a
Let's do
curse word.
Chan's. Where is it? Chan, you ask your question.
Okay. Amy actually sent this with
Okay.
me. I'll put it that way. So if God came down and said you could only watch one movie for the rest of your life, what would it be? One movie. Just one. Forever and ever and ever. Like
not fair,
anytime you
man.
wanted to watch a movie, that's the only one you could watch.
Well, that's not fair.
I
The
think it
Abyss.
would end up being Shawshank Redemption.
No shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's one of those movies that if it's on, you're flipping through the channels and you see it's on, you're like, all right, cool. And everybody knows Andy Dufresne. Everybody can relate to Andy Dufresne and Red and everybody else in the movie. You can relate to him.
Yeah, mine would be The Abyss.
Ooh. Good
I
one.
love that. I love that movie. I've seen it probably 20 times.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I don't know.
It's
I
so
honestly
hard.
I think
don't.
mine would
It's
be
so hard.
probably. I don't know now. The first one that came to my mind was Boondock Saints.
Well,
That's a
then
good one, too.
That's that's your movie then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
Yeah.
haven't watched it in a long time, but it was like for a long time.
I guess Lord of the Rings for now, because that's the only one that pops in my head. I wouldn't mind rewatching over and over and over. So
Yeah, I mean that's why I went with the first one that popped in my head. It's like, oh yeah, that one, the one that I like wore out my VHS of and my DVD of. You know,
Mine was Princess Bride. I watched that movie so many times I could recite the whole fucking thing. I love that movie.
oh, I love that movie too. Oh my gosh, such a good movie.
It's Andre the Giant. Come on, that
I
man's
know!
awesome.
Absolutely.
Oddly enough, I would not pick my favorite movie as one to watch over and over because my favorite movie is quite depressing. I don't think I would want to watch that for the rest of my life. The one that came to mind was Devil Wears Prada. I just like it overall as a story. I've come across it on the TV randomly and stopped and watched it. So that's kind of what threw me on. Is that every time I kind of see it, I kind of do just want to watch it. I don't actually own it, surprisingly, as a movie, but I do really enjoy it as one. And so I think that's one that kind of overall I think encompasses like a very good happy movie, still some drama. I can't think of another one. I know there's other ones that I will rewatch, but I would probably say I would be more interested in the TV series to watch over and over for the rest of your life. It'd probably be a different one.
That would be totally different. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
I'll give everybody two guesses as to what Kat's gonna say.
It is Supernatural.
Hey, I've got my pin box next to me, you know, so I could show, you know, for showing off tonight. So
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And Nick got me the best present. He got me a 3D printed replica of a prop gun from the show.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Very nice.
like a TV series to watch over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Mine is South Park. I have done it.
Ah,
I would still do it.
Yeah.
I still am not sick of South Park.
I love that show.
I have my
Have
one.
you
have it.
the what is it, the fucking PD one that's on? The the PD one.
No, the one on HBO Max. I haven't watched it yet. I
Yeah.
haven't watched the past couple seasons. But I like the first whatever. There's so many of them, 20 plus seasons and whatnot. I can watch those. I do put them on as to watch while sleeping. So.
Brian says, "Come on, Grims. We know that you'd want to watch Transformers over and over forever."
Core says when I have a hard time sleeping, because every time he puts on Transformers the movie, I'm literally trying to fall asleep in the first 10 minutes. I don't know what it is about that movie. It makes me want to go to sleep. So he keeps telling me, just put on the movie if you want to. And I'm all like, no, but that's not what I want to listen to fall asleep. It's like, well, you'll fall asleep to it. And I'm like, oh my God.
Nick puts on a documentary and I start drowsing off because he needs to fall asleep to noise.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I would be falling asleep to documentaries about the Titanic or the English monarchs or Nazi. So now it's like I pretty much am trained to, if a documentary comes on, I'm like, but I actually had to actually put a kibosh on him watching Titanic movies. Or documentaries or Nazi documentaries, because I started having dreams about drowning and Nazis. I'm like, no more Nazis, no more Titanic.
I have weird dreams when I'm watching alien movies. I think that I start having panic attacks and dreams of alien abductions, and it's always with my dog. And I'm worried about taking my dog with me or running around or whatnot. Surprisingly, not my cats. I'm
the same
They
way.
can fend for themselves.
I'm the same way with zombie movies.
Yeah, I've had a Nazi dream too, and I've told Gloria about this, where it was one that we were hiding, and my dream, I wake up crying every time because she's making noise, and I have to kill her in my dream.
Oh,
and it's not cool because she's making noise, and so in my dream I'm strangling her, and it's like I wake up and it's not what I want to do, but it's like one of those things where I think I've seen movies where they do things like that, suffocating a baby or something like that. I feel like I've seen stuff like that. Yeah. It's like, oh no, it's like if I would be, it would just be over. It would be game over for me. Like a game over.
Man.
Yeah, I had squash watching zombie movies because I started having weird crazy dreams. I was like, nope.
It has not happened to me. I'm immune, I guess. I don't know.
It is an awful dream.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not good. So let's talk about something better. Let's see. How about this? What are some things you think about when you're on the toilet?
Oh God. Finances.
Why haven't I pooped yet?
Just relax, Chan. Just relax.
Did it all come out?
Oh God.
It's gonna be okay. It's all gonna come out in the end.
I need to get off my phone because I got shit to do. But let me just go to the next TikTok.
Oh,
I know.
It's usually Instagram for me. I'm going through the Instagram.
And then it's like,
God damn it, my legs are falling asleep. Scroll.
it's my ass is now numb.
No. It's like
when you go to shift and you're like, I can't feel my ass. I guess I
can't. A little too long.
When I'm at work, I'll go in the bathroom and I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, I really need to get back into the office. No, I don't. I'm so high out here.
Charlotte. 1 poop, 2 poop, red poop, blue poop.
Oh God.
You should get yourself checked out.
Charlotte,
if you have either red or
what
blue.
Can you see me right now, Charlotte? Oh, baby. I love you.
When you eat too much blue things?
Or drink too much
guess so.
pitch black Mountain Dew.
Yes, thank you. I was about to say this happened to Max. He's like, I can't drink it anymore.
It happened to us too.
Yeah.
I don't drink Mountain Dew, so I don't know.
Oh, he lives off of it. Does Rester live off of it?
He did for a little while, and then it turned his poop really weird colors, and he said, I can't do it anymore.
Like, nah, I'm good.
He found another source of moisture for his body.
Of course he did. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. I couldn't.
Okay, it's like shock treatment. I gotta get through it.
Yeah, it's just honestly, when I'm at work, it's more just like, okay, how much longer, before my next appointment? and oh my god, this room is fucking disgusting.
Aw.
No, seriously. It's a
Yeah.
public restroom, unfortunately. So, ugh.
Oh.
So half the time it's like, okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here and just get out of here. And at home it's like, I just want to go back out to the living room. So I'm like, just get things done. It's like,
Mine literally is. Damn it, my ass is starting to fall asleep. Oh, my next TikTok.
Have I been in here too long? Because like usually I have like about 10 minutes is like the good window for poop.
Mhm.
So if you've been there for like 20, it's like, well, people might think I'm not okay or I'm dying. Like maybe I should get out.
Get out of here.
Well, no, it's literally I'm just hiding because I don't want to see people.
Before
Oh,
that,
true.
I'm starting to get that I think my legs are falling asleep thing. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to
Where
get
I
off
like
this toilet.
rest my
if I
elbows
don't
on my
get up.
thighs and I take them off. There's red spots on my thighs.
Oh,
Or
God.
if you're wearing a sweater, the print from your sweater's now on your leg.
I think I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a follow-up question to this. Have you ever pooped your pants?
Yes.
Outside of being a
I
kid.
wouldn't remember.
Outside of
Yes.
being a kid. Okay.
Almost.
Accidents happen, man.
They do.
I-
Thank God I was home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Yeah.
never have.
Which in similar will be, when is the last time you wet the bed?
Oh.
I was 16.
Oh, I
Nope.
threw up in the bed. Does that count?
No.
I was like,
I
That's
was
being sick.
I was 16 and I was having a
Yeah.
very vivid dream that I had woken up and I had a loft bed and I got out of bed and the bathroom was across the hallway from my bedroom and I went to the bathroom and I sat down on the toilet. I even felt the toilet seat under my ass and I started peeing and all of a sudden I was like, why am I cold? And I like opened my eyes and woke up and I'm laying in bed and I pissed all over myself.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yep.
No, I actually got food poisoning, and I not only peed in the bed, I pooped in the bed, and
Yeah.
it was
Oh, that
really
sucks.
bad.
I'm sorry.
So yeah,
See, my friend Jenny calls that a situation.
yes, it was a situation. Absolutely, especially when I had to holler for
Situation.
Russ to
A
come up and help
situation.
me clean up the bed and clean up myself, and it was disgusting.
Yeah.
So
happens.
sorry.
That's what it's called when you shit your pants. It's called a situation. My friend Jenny
I
had an
love
issue.
that.
I like that.
You shit your pants, and it's a situation.
And sorry about the little glitch. I don't know what happened. My Wi-Fi hiccuped me off the.
No worries.
Mine did
Oh,
too a
back.
few minutes ago.
It's okay. We're shuffling at this point.
Yes. Do you guys talk in your sleep?
Yes.
No idea.
I don't know.
I think I've muttered.
I know Jason talks in his sleep because he's woken me up and I've had to like hit him to get him to stop talking.
Can you have a conversation with him? Like, does he like actually talk? And can you talk with him in your sleep?
I don't think so. It's usually because I'm like, stop talking.
Yeah, okay.
And I roll back to sleep.
JD mumbles. He says I hum. Like I kind of like lightly snore and I like kind of hum and sing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Jason, I kind of do this like little like a full leather sound in my sleep.
Russ
Yeah, I do. I like to punch you, sweetie, in your sleep. I punch you because you're snoring in my face.
Russ says all the time that I talk in my sleep, and usually it's about work. So
Nick says I do
probably
not talk
boring
in my
to him.
sleep, so
there you
That's
go.
good.
yeah. He talks in his sleep sometimes, though. All of a sudden,
I
he'll
feel
like start mumbling, and I'm like, "What?" And then it's like, "What?" And then he's actually punched me and kicked me in his sleep. Okay, by accident. Like it turned out it was a violent dream, and like after I got the hammer fist to the chest, I was like, "What the hell?" Talk about a rude awakening.
I almost kicked Jason in the
He's calling you out in the chat.
Oh, he
man.
totally is in the
Oh,
chat, man.
no. How would you do this to your wife, man?
Because I
Oh.
did shit to him. Hey, I once accidentally kicked him in
Bethany
the
hums
nuts while
and farts?
sleeping.
Yeah, really loud. Scares Magnus.
Oh right.
It's such bullshit.
Yeah.
He's
Are you sure you're not
Jason,
talking
that's
about
more like
yourself,
you.
sir?
Yeah.
Yeah,
about to say, yeah.
I don't
Sounds
know,
like you,
Jay.
Jason.
Come on.
Are you ladies scared of the dark?
Yes.
No.
Yes, completely.
Sometimes.
I hate
Sometimes.
what my mind
Sometimes.
does to me in the corner of my eye. I fucking hate it.
Mhm.
because I've watched things like The Grudge and Slender Man, and of course it pops in my head every time it's dark because like I do the when you like go into your bedroom and you're like running away from the imaginary demon in the darkness. That's what I do.
As you've turned all the lights off and you go running up the stairs.
I even put like my hand behind my back and like some imaginary string I have to cut off. I'm like,
what's really bad is at the top of my stairs is a hall tree with a mirror on it. So mirrors in the dark are the worst. And I'll be if Russ is already upstairs. Yes, if Russ is already upstairs, if he's already upstairs, I'm like I go upstairs and I'll have the hall light on and I'll like open the bedroom door up and then I'll hurry up and reach over and cut off the light and run in the bedroom. It's the worst thing ever.
So
I think I've kind of gotten used to somewhere in the dark because of having Magnus and having to take him out at night.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we do have street lights, but it's still just enough dark that it's like, okay. So I think I've kind of gotten used to it a little bit, and I also just like to sleep in the dark. I can't sleep with lights.
I worked overnights for so many years that, I would be up and about when the whole world was asleep, so I got used to it. And even when I was in college, like when I couldn't sleep, I would take midnight walks around my college campus, which was in the middle of Buffalo, New York, so not the smartest move in the world, but I did it anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I've always felt kind of at home at night.
I'm more afraid of the dark here.
Really?
Like not in this house, like in a city environment. Like when I lived out in the middle of nowhere, it didn't bother me at all. I was perfectly fine. There were woods all around me. There were hardly any lights anywhere, and I didn't really give a shit. There's street lights everywhere. There's cars all over the place. There's people everywhere. I'm more afraid of the dark now than I was then.
I was actually more scared of the dark when I was in the country, when I was staying with my aunt and uncle during when I was finishing up school, because again, it was nothing was around, so it was kind of like you never know who could be like around the house.
So you and I are opposite on that.
I had a almost panic attack. We went to to Hollow Scream at King's Dominion with my daughter.
Oh shit!
And that they had one of those haunted houses where it was called pitch black, and it's the blowout walls, so you're really tightly confined in a pitch black thing, and you have to walk through this maze. It freaked me out so bad that I was like, just go, 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 go. I'm like screaming at people, just go, 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 go. Because it scared me so bad. I was like, nope, I'm never doing that again.
Jeez.
You want to take that one step further? Because there's a fear of mine. It's like really hard to describe. I don't know what it's called. But basically it's like, it's not exclusively deep water, but it's like that dark blackness that you see in like deep ocean water. It's also in like open dark spaces too. I'm absolutely deathly afraid of those.
No shit.
Wow.
But I like it dark if I'm surrounded by things. Like if I'm like surrounded by a blanket and like my husband's right next to me, I love it when it's dark. I prefer it when it's dark. But if I'm like in an open space, I'm like 100% uncomfortable. I absolutely hate it. It's just I don't even know what that's called, but yeah, that's why. One of the reasons why I'm afraid of the dark.
I have gotten up in the middle of the night. We have a little nightlight in the bathroom, but I have gotten up in the middle of the night and been like, nah, I need the whole bathroom light on. And I'll turn the whole bathroom light on and I'll leave the door cracked. I'm like, I've had Russ, like we've gone to bed at night and it's just one of those nights where I'm like, I need light on, and I'll make him turn the side light on again. And I will not fall asleep until that light's on, and then I'll fall asleep and then he'll cut it off.
He turns the light on when I'm asleep. I'm like, no. No.
I actually sleep with an eye mask on. Like I have to have it like dark. I have blackout curtains and an eye mask. Even though I don't work nights anymore, I still do it.
He has come in and used his phone to see, and it's still enough. And I'm like,
But yeah, when
I see a kitty booty.
Yeah,
that's right. My face.
But yeah, when I was in college, I actually used to go to the quad. In the middle of the night, I couldn't sleep. I didn't sleep well, in college a lot of the time. I'm a night owl by nature. I used to go to the quad and sit in the middle of the quad. They had like this circle of benches. I would sit there for like an hour and just relax, smoke a cigarette and just, it was dark. I mean, there was some light, lamps and whatnot. I would just sit there And I scared a lot of people because they'd be like cutting through campus and they would just see me sitting there. Because there was enough light I could read a book. There's just enough light I could read, but it was not real bright. And people would walk by and they wouldn't expect to see somebody there. They would jump. I was like, sorry.
all they would see is like outlining like this just a glowing cigarette butt.
Pretty much. And sometimes if they knew me, they'd sit and we'd chat for a bit. But I used to just like wander in the middle of the night. It was not the safest or smartest thing in the world, but
I'm glad you're
done
still
the
here.
same thing. I've done this. Yeah.
I used to do it some when I was in college, not so much now.
Yeah, but when I worked nights, I would just stand outside some nights and just enjoy the quiet and the dark. Unless I had if I had, there's always a lull in the overnight work where you just could like stand outside and just enjoy the night. And I scared a raccoon once out of a tree. That was fun. There was this.
You gotta ask yourself, is the dark what's scary, or are you?
Apparently, I'm scary. I scared the shit out of this raccoon. I opened the door to the yard, like the fence yard where you could take the dogs out to go potty, and that's where you also took smoke breaks. And I opened the door, and there was this tree in the yard, and this raccoon saw me, kind of went, bah! And fell off the branch. Like he was like climbing up the tree and kind of going up to the branch, saw me and kind of went, bah! Lost his grip, went boom, hit the ground, rolled, and ran, and squeezed through the fence and like ran away. I felt really bad.
Was it a fat trash panda?
Very fat trash panda. Very fat trash panda.
They're so fat and cute.
He hit and bounced and rolled, and it was like I felt really bad.
I'm so sorry.
Though. I felt so guilty. I didn't mean to scare him.
But you couldn't help but laugh.
Oh, I laughed my ass off. It was hilarious. I mean, you pretty much could see the thought bubble of shit.
Yeah.
Oh hell.
Jazz hands.
Yeah, that's literally what he did. He was like, ah! It was so
That's
funny.
awesome.
Well, I felt bad for him because it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. It was
Yeah.
he was not expecting to see anybody. So
Right. He
Next
thought
question.
everybody's going to stay inside.
I see it on the bottom. The next question. Let's go.
Yes. So now I'm going to preface it. So what is the most childish thing you still do? You can't talk about collecting or any of that type of stuff. It needs to be like a child.
Oh, man.
I have
You
one.
can't do collecting
ahead.
If
watching anime because we're all nerd. Those are all nerd things. Those have to
The
be
nerd stuff doesn't count.
if anybody
like something
says
like childish.
if anybody says, I have to do, I just lose it. If you say doo, if you say poopy, if
I
you
say potty.
say,
I say I go
if
potty.
you say potty, if anybody says anything like that, I giggle. I just have to giggle. And anytime now, I work in automotive. Okay, so we use the word screw and nut a lot, and I just giggle. Shaft. If somebody says, I need a shaft, I lose it. I'm just done.
Every time we pull up behind a truck that says Super Duty on the back, I laugh my ass off.
I still laugh with farts.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
party.
have to-
Does it?
Fart
I
ninjas, baby.
I was on
Anyway.
the computer
Those were
with
cute.
one of my students, and we're working on words, like reading, and all of a sudden he just lets his fart out. And I'm sitting there trying not to laugh. I literally was trying not to laugh. I was like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. And his dad's and then he's like, oh, or he was like, do you need to go to the bathroom? The kid's like, no. The dad's like, well, you should probably, say, excuse me. And then he goes a little, excuse me. And I'm just like, don't laugh. I get done with him, and I just started busting out laughing. I was like,
Oh
I
my
am almost 35 years old, and I'm still
I love it.
laughing when my student farts.
Perfect.
Does eating dino chicken nuggies count?
Sure.
That
Yes.
one, yeah, we'll do dino chicken nuggies. That
There's nothing wrong with dino chicken
because you have to
nuggets.
go
They're
out of
the
your way
best.
to buy those dino chicken nuggies at Costco.
They are the best.
Yeah.
The best.
I sing about everything that I'm doing. Like I'll
cool.
walk, like a little kid, like
Mhm.
just walking around,
Sing-songy?
singing, about everything that's going on. It's kind of dumb, like doing
That's
laundry.
cool.
I'm
It's
just
not-
like I'm doing
I like it.
laundry, yeah. Like I'm just singing.
That's
me,
on
it's
things.
like I have like sometimes a really juvenile sense of humor.
Mhm.
Just I laugh at like the stupid little like silly jokes. I make silly jokes, especially at work, where it's tease people or use the word moist in conversation when I know it'll get a reaction. Sorry, hey, that was for an example. That was an example. That sort of thing. But and laughing at like farts and stuff like that. I mean, especially doing what I do, it's kind of inevitable. There's lots of bodily fluids to laugh about.
Mhm. I high five a lot too. That's a pretty childish thing. I'm
do
always like,
too.
yeah, So
Right now,
I do too.
elbow hot fives.
yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
can.
I did that in food
Is it?
service.
Which
Yeah,
way? This way.
it's
Yeah.
like you do elbows to elbows. Yeah.
The elbow.
The other way.
Other way.
There we go. Here, let me make it harder.
Let me see.
Yeah.
If I can, this way. It's so backwards. It's weird.
And then
Make it harder. Make it harder. There we go. There we go.
Oh, you're such
there you go.
a
Yes.
There you go. There you go. You can all be together.
Everybody high five.
Yay! There you go.
I could
Like,
have made it easier. Flip flopped it.
how about making faces? Do you guys like do the whole like?
Yes, I will still make
Yeah,
make
because
faces.
This is the one that's like this. Oh, like you do the.
Yeah.
Or what we do,
Yeah.
like almost after every show, is we just like recharge, just like in the mustache
A mustachio question.
and like try to go above and below the banners, even though people are trying to be serious.
Oh yeah, last week when all I saw was tits, and I was trying to see I was like, all I see is tits.
That's good advertising for Nerds Have Spoken.
I was like, all I see is
Good for
tits.
my
I
tits.
can't concentrate.
Boobs were slowly rising.
Concentration is
What
overrated.
about like for me? I still use my fingers to count. Like even if
Yeah.
it's something like really simple,
I have to.
still, and I
It helps.
still like when I'm like writing something, I'll still like spell out something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I just poked my glasses and now I can't see.
Oh no.
Sorry.
I'll ask the next question. How many pancakes have you eaten in a single sitting?
Oof.
Oh,
How big though? Like I mean, like them little like dollar.
That
Oh
don't-
yeah,
don't-
those are.
Dollars don't count. It has to be like
They
a
don't count.
stack
You're
of-
talking full plate pancakes.
Full plate
All right.
pancakes.
I
I
has
would
to
probably
be-
say the stack of 3. Like that's probably the most.
Yeah, that's probably my max.
Nah,
Yeah.
I've done like 6 or 7.
No
Five?
way.
I think
Really?
5 is me.
Can I
It was like
get
when I
like
was
some
younger.
dippy eggs on that so that they get all gooey? Is that all right? Because I like make a
Dippy egg?
sandwich out of them. Sorry.
Wait, eggs and pancakes?
Yeah, I put dippy eggs inside my pancakes and then cover it with syrup.
What's
Let-
dippy
let-
eggs?
The yolk. The
Over
yolk's runny.
easy. Over easy.
Runny yolk
Yeah.
eggs.
No. Ugh.
Yeah,
I used to like
Has to be
them.
over
I
hard.
don't like them anymore.
I
Yeah.
love them. I love them.
This one.
I dip
what
my
is some-
sausage in there.
Oh, sausage and syrup is perfect.
Oh, that's so good.
I was like, What is-
Scrapple and syrup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to.
It's so good.
What is
Scrapple has
something-
to have syrup.
goes,
Go ahead.
What is something you've done to try to be cooler? Like a cool mom.
Oh god.
oh my god.
Learn how to put on mascara. Because I suck at that shit. But I'm trying. I'm getting there.
As an actual adult, nothing, because anything I do is, my choice for myself. Like, that,
Yeah.
like the tattoo I got. It's
You're falling into yourself.
yeah. When I was younger, I did some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I would probably agree.
To try to be cooler.
when I was in college, I did some stupid shit to try to be cooler. And looking back,
I
I'm like, what the
remember.
fuck was I thinking?
I remember in high school we would put Sharpie instead of fingernail polish on our nails because that
Yes.
was cool.
Or whiteout when they had the liquid
beer
whiteout.
pong, but instead of
Whiteout?
beer, liquor.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
that
sorry?
was a mistake.
What?
Playing beer pong instead of beer, it was liquor.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
bad idea.
no.
That was
That's a bad idea.
that was real. No.
Oh, I I tried to keep up with my dad drinking when I was like 17 and power puked all over the backyard.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Because it was like, he got a keg of Coors Light, which is not beer.
Oh,
and then
nope.
he was doing shots of Jack Daniels. And I had never really drank before.
Sorry.
That was a bad idea.
That's definitely a bad idea.
Yeah.
So the next one is: have you guys ever wanted to try LARPing?
Yes.
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 Maybe.
I used to watch Friends practice.
Yeah.
I knew people who did that when I was in high school, and I thought that was always so fun. Being able to beat the shit out of people with foam.
I'd be too scared.
I would be afraid I'd hurt someone.
I know I hurt somebody.
See, to me, that would be a lot more fun than like a tabletop game, because I've done like tabletop games, like Vampire the Masquerade.
Mhm.
Not my thing. I think if you actually like put me in like costume with a foam sword, I would love it. So yeah, that's probably more my speed.
Yeah,
but I've never tried it.
Maybe we
I would
should.
like it. We
Maybe
should.
Ooh, what would you be?
Oh, give me a damn broadsword. Like, give me a big old, give me a good sword.
Like a paladin? Would you be a paladin?
I
Is that
don't
what you
know.
want to be?
I'd want to be a
Viking.
We gotta go D&D
Oh,
style,
yes.
guys. We have to
I
make our characters.
I want to be a Viking. I
want to be a
Chan.
Viking.
I
I want a
wanna be
big
Viking.
badass sword. And I
You
wanna
have
be a
the hair
Viking.
already, Chan. You have the
Yeah.
Viking
You
hair.
gotta braid it. Oh, you gotta braid it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna get
Oh,
some
yeah.
tattoos on the sides here.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Badass.
Like the Celtic knot, sort of,
Something cool.
Yeah, dude, that'd be cool.
Hell
I
yeah.
I would do what I did when I played D&D. I was a dragonkin.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
it'd be some sort of dragon creature. Like those masks that the snout moves when you talk. I would totally do that. I'd be like, yes.
Oh,
Dragonkin
Or
wizard.
I would be that, or I would be like a beer maiden, and I'd have like a sword.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey,
I'd
if
have
I-
a sword in one hand and a tanker in the other.
If
Or
there was
just
a
like a more
second,
historically accurate one, the beer maidens of the past, like they look like witches.
yeah.
Shit, you put me in a corset, nobody will even notice the sword in my hand.
It'd be all boobs, girl. This is all boobs.
Well, that's the funny thing. I actually own a corset. I bought it at a Ren fair, and I bought it. I went into the bathroom. I put that thing on, and the shirt I had a shirt, like a t-shirt, and like a cardigan thing, because it was fall and it was Pennsylvania, so it worked. So the shirt I had on did not work with the corset, so I took the shirt off, put the corset on, put the cardigan over
The corset.
the corset. Come out to show Nick, and we were with some friends, including like this little twerpy younger brother of one of our friends, and I opened the cardigan. Nick's jaw dropped, and the kid, his jaw dropped, his tongue rolled out like one of those cartoons, like blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden he turned and kind of walked away abruptly, so I don't know what.
Oh, you know why.
Trying to go to the bathroom for reasons.
Mhm.
He was being a little.
I think if I had a second option, I'd want to be an elf ranger.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that'd be pretty. Oh,
I would definitely have to be a spellcaster.
yeah. I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah.
Yeah.
you. Let's
That'd
do
be
it.
fun.
Let's
Spellcaster
do
with a
it.
big old like staff with a big
Yes.
like, rock on the end.
I'd
Yes.
have to quote Gandalf at that point because I just feel too powerful. I'd be like, you shall not Yes.
That's awesome.
So for next set of questions, I found a couple options. So we can continue on where it's like it gives a situation and you're describing it. Like they're questions for like teenage girls. I thought they would be kind of funny to go back for like high school time frame. Or we could do this or that and make arguments of what we like of one thing versus another. What would you ladies like to do?
The teenage girl one.
Teenage girl
We
thing?
could kind of go back and forth.
Okay. We could start with the first one. Have you ever had a crush on a friend's boyfriend or girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes.
Talk about
Long time ago,
Talk about
yeah.
a time in particular. Like, what did you do about it? Did you just kind of like...
Not a
Nothing.
damn thing.
not a
Oh
damn
no, I
thing?
stole him.
Well,
Woo!
number one, he was never interested in me.
Okay.
Number two, he always had a girlfriend, and they were all short, skinny, and bubbly. I'm like, okay, that's his type, so never mind. So I just left it alone.
Mm-hmm.
I just walked away from it.
I had crushes on guys that I'd have, well, my friends weren't going out with, so I wouldn't know.
Mhm.
Oh no, I lost my friend over this guy, so but I got him, and then he went away, so.
I'm sorry?
No, do not apologize. He actually ended up marrying a very nice girl, so.
That's good. That's good. I actually had my best friend was a guy, had a huge crush on him, but then he dated one of my friends. So in theory, it was, but it was like I had liked him before they started dating.
I dated a guy who dated me to get to my best friend.
Oh, that's so. Oh, that's awful.
Bullshit.
Whoa.
That's so low of him.
I dated a guy that my best friend wanted and she got pissed at me, and we never talked again.
See,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
still friends with my best friend. He is out of the picture permanently.
I just read that question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Next question is, who is the worst kisser you've kissed?
Oh God.
Oh
no.
Oh.
Probably my first kiss. That's it. I don't know. I've only ever been with like 2 guys. So.
This one guy I dated
Most of them.
high school.
Sorry.
I dated this one guy in high school, and he literally was like,
oh my
was like
God.
a face sucker, and he would like suck so hard.
Ew.
I would have
Oh,
my teeth, like I would have like where my teeth would dig into my gums, and I'd have sores. Because he was so intense. Whoa. Hated kissing him.
My first boyfriend, he tried to shove his tongue down my throat, and that wasn't too appreciated. And like, you know, like just trying to like not even kiss, just like and then
yeah. This guy, he literally was like, how wide can his mouth go over mine? And I was
what
just
are
like,
you doing?
this is terrible, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the slobber dude.
Like the full mouth
I forget
kind
his
of thing.
name.
Hold on. I got a question.
He just like shoved his tongue in my mouth, and he was slobbering everywhere, and he didn't know what he was doing. And I'm just like, oh God, get away from me. Oh.
Have you ever just been like, can you just let me do this?
Yes.
Just don't try to do much. Just don't, and let me take care of it. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, no, Kate, I've had the same thing. It's like full mouth, like over top of you, like some kind of sucker fish.
Yes, so gross.
And then the tongue's like that, and it's like, oh God.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was the one guy for me, and it was it was awful. Like my mouth would hurt. My mouth would hurt after kissing him to the point where I was like, no.
Awful.
My ex-husband was a terrible kisser, and he wouldn't shave. Like he'd use like he would use like a trimmer, and he would just have stubble all the time.
Oh,
and then he would like smash his face on my face and like rub his chin on my chin. And I always had like brush burn, beard burn all around my chin. I'm like, ugh.
I'm sorry.
Just don't. You don't have to. It's okay. We don't have to do that.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm glad you're my ex-husband now.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever flirted with your best friend's siblings?
Ooh,
no.
I was so
that would have been
embarrassed.
weird.
I tried and I failed.
I told you guys about the Cheerios, didn't I?
Yes.
So you pick one. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just gonna say one of my best friends in high school. I had a crush on his older brother, and yeah, it was embarrassing. It was a fail. I tried to be cool, and yeah, it didn't happen.
I'm too shy to flirt. I don't think I know how. I don't think I do.
Very awkward because he kind of just looked at me and was like,
"Oh no!"
And I was like, "Oh."
It was really funny when JD and I started talking. We were both like, "I'm not sure I know how to do that." He's like, "I don't think I do either." Oh, cool. So we don't have to bother with that kind of thing.
That's awesome.
And we still like awkwardly flirt with each other. We're like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Jason just does the bad pickup lines and gets
Yeah.
me to giggle.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's
I do
basically
that
our
intentionally.
relationship. It's just bad pickup lines. And I just
That's
laugh.
right. That's what we do. That's how it works. Because neither one of us are like, I'm not. I don't know how to flirt. How do you do it? I
I
don't
try to be
I don't know how to
sexy, and he
describe
just
it.
looks at me like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah, that's it right there.
gosh.
You just described it right there.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying. I'm like, hey.
Oh my god.
So for this next one is 3 like personality types, I guess, for boys. So we'll do it with fantasy characters or TV characters or whatnot. Do you like the jock, the nerd, or the bad guy?
All of the above.
So hard. Oh.
In real life, a
No,
very
we'll
nice
do-
blend of all 3. In fantasy, the bad guy.
Yeah, bad guy. Bad boy. Mhm.
I would go
Oh, boy.
between nerd and bad guy. Tend to be it.
Ooh,
Are the 2 for me.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
know,
really.
I like.
a jock person.
Yeah, I'm not too much into the jock. Like I'm not the Captain America fan. I like Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That's my person in particular.
Yeah.
I consider-
I like Loki more than I like Thor.
yeah.
Ah.
I
Bad
just
guy.
like Thor because of his big hammer.
Oh, really?
That's a loaded statement.
Yeah, but
But Loki's got that really long staff.
Yes, he does.
Oh.
Yes, but it's thin.
I always
Like
like
a
the
pencil.
goofball. Like I feel like for me, it was never the jock, the nerd, or the bad boy. It was always the goofball, like the weirdo.
funny one, the king.
The-
You're more
Yeah.
the Star Lord type person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you had to do a game show with someone in this room, who would you pick?
Oh,
Ooh.
What type of game show?
Yeah,
Yeah,
play
yeah,
a game show.
that's gonna matter.
Yeah,
Because
I know that was kind of.
I would probably pick Anna.
Okay.
Because you're one of those you just know random like facts and you can like
I do
Pull
know a
them
bunch
off
of
the top
stupid
of your
shit.
hand.
That's true.
so I go with you, Chan.
Oh
We
yeah,
can work together. We can work
Sure.
together and like
I'm in.
win $1 million or something. I don't know.
we'll give it a try. Yeah, I think Kat would also be a good one because
Yeah.
she's just got all the information.
well, I mean like Anna knows good chunk about sports.
Yes.
She's got the like automotive and cars.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, and if it's a trivia show, I think I'd snag you. You got that knowledge. I've got like the science stuff. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
that
if it was like
This is
Pictionary,
tough, man.
it was like
I know, it does
Pictionary,
depend
I
on
would
what it
take
is.
Ams or Chan,
Mm-hmm.
one of them.
Yeah,
Because I'd be like, yeah,
definitely.
you people gotta
Thank you.
fucking draw, you know. And if it was,
Yeah.
and oh god, and if it was,
I don't know, because
If it was like-
Grims, you got a lot of good information
You do.
too. Like
Mhm.
that's why Sis and I asked
oh,
Mm-hmm.
you what
Yeah.
the flags on their shirt were
Well, it
because
depends
you
on
know all that
what-
kind of stuff.
Yeah, it just really would depend on whatever it is. Like if you're doing like something like the challenge, you need someone who's going to be like thinking and on their feet and athletic in a sense, but also
You don't want me.
can eat food. Like that's the thing that I would be the worst.
I would,
Is eating the food, like eating the food. Any food challenge eating, I'd be done.
I would
Oh,
take
yeah,
Grims
no,
for Family Feud. I would
Family
take
Feud?
Grims on Family Feud.
Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
like that.
Good
Yeah.
answer. No whammies. That's another one.
Oh, you
Let's
want to be
do-
like that one woman like who? Oh God, it's become like a popular like thing. Like
Yes,
she
the mama.
rings in-
Mama.
Yeah,
If she keeps saying it over, she's like, "Mommy." No.
yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a different person, another name. Mama. And it's the same word. Just say the same word. It's all mom. It's the same word. You have to choose a different one. But anyway,
Oh my
that's it. You have to find that for that. I'm gonna flip flop over to some of the this or that. We're gonna do food for this one. So macaroni salad or potato salad.
Neither.
Oh gosh.
Potato.
Potato?
Potato.
I like
Potato.
potato salad. Because my parents make it in a different way. They don't make it sweet, so it's a very savory salad.
Mhm.
They make it with like mustard, celery, potatoes. Obviously, duh.
No.
They make potato salad with eggplant.
I would take my aunt's potato salad over almost anything.
Oh,
Mm.
I don't
Macaroni
do
salad is
potato
weird to
salad.
me.
I don't do potato salad. I don't do macaroni salad because I don't like mayonnaise and I don't like mustard.
So, quick
Oh,
question: have you ever had a sweet potato salad
No.
Oh.
with cinnamon,
Ooh.
and it's very savory?
Oh,
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound good. Should try that. Ooh,
I like sweet potatoes.
Thank you.
I'll pull a recipe together and send it to you guys, and
I
you'll have
want
to
to
try
try
it.
that
That'd be
now.
Instead of the standard.
Okay.
Oh, they're not gonna let me limit down the chat. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Charlotte's like, no,
No
with potatoes in it.
I thought they made it with eggplant.
Oh, I hate that this happens to me. Oh, I
It's
just
fine.
like I
Okay.
seem more
It's okay.
stupid than I actually am.
Well, let's stick with the tater conversation. Do you like mashed taters or baked taters?
Both.
Mashed.
Depends on the
Both.
day.
It depends.
Yeah, I like all
prefer
three.
mashed.
Depends
I
how they're
love
made.
baked though.
I think mashed potatoes.
I like a good baked potato because I'm not good at making them. So I like them when from restaurants and things of that nature. They always seem to make
Instapot.
them their own.
See, there's like
Yeah.
one way to make. There's a really
Either-
good way to make mashed potato. Not mashed potatoes. Sorry, baked potatoes. It's like the only way I really like them. But oh my god, they're so good. Like skin and all, you can just eat the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, it's mashed potatoes. If it's a baked potato not done the way I really like it, it has to be
Yeah.
mashed.
I like bury them in the coals of a fire. That's
cool.
a good way to do some.
That
baked
would be good.
potato.
If they're like red potatoes, I love those with the skin on. Those taste
Yes.
so good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like it's so comforting. Like one like baked russet potato, like you just like load it up with cheese and sour cream. It's just
Oh,
it's so like comforting. It's just so
Mhm.
nice.
you have
I
to
love a
put-
good mash though.
You have to take a baked potato, put any kind of grilled chicken or any frozen chicken or something like that's all cooked. Put it on top with some queso, a little bit of salsa. Oh my gosh. It's like
Oh.
yeah. We do potatoes. We do baked potatoes for dinner a lot.
That sounds yummy.
Ooh, what up? Like a buffalo chicken type.
Ooh,
Flavor.
that sounds really good. A buffalo chicken
Ooh.
baked potato. Oh, that would be
Put
so
some ranch
good.
on there too.
Yeah.
That sounds
Solid
good.
tater.
Heck yeah.
Speaking of this tater conversation, if you guys were baked potato, or if you guys were potatoes, you guys would be sweet potatoes. But if I was potato, I'd be a baked potato. That's one of my favorites. Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Ooh,
Hot
hot
doggers.
dogs.
Hamburgers.
Burger.
Hamburger,
Yeah.
hands down.
I'm very particular about hamburgers, but you can't really fuck up hot dogs. So
I'm not into hot dogs that much.
Well, this one I think everyone's going to answer. Cookie dough or cookies from scratch?
Cookies from
But
scratch.
how about you having to make it?
Oh no,
I'm
no.
in.
Cookie dough.
I know
Scratch.
you're in.
Scratch.
You know, so I'll switch it because I know everyone's going to want to eat the scratch ones. But if you had to make them, what would
I'll
you
make
think
them from
best?
scratch.
I know you
yeah, I
would.
have no problem with making
If Chan
them.
is making them, I'll eat them.
Yes,
Otherwise,
yes.
I
You're making them cookie
I
dough?
would have to just make the dough, and I'd stick with that.
Yeah.
I'll
I
just
wanna
sit in the
eat the
kitchen,
dough.
curled up on the floor with a bowl and a spoon, and just eat cookie dough.
Yes.
And they regret every life decision you made.
So when my son
man.
when my son was like 2, a little over 2, he woke up one morning and I was like, you know what? We're gonna make Rice Krispie treats. He goes, okay, cool. So he stood up on his little stool and he's helping me make Rice Krispie treats, and I got them all done, all mixed up in the pan. And I said, okay. I said, now we have to put them in the pan, in the cookie, in the cookie sheet, and let them cool. And he goes, oh man, do we really? And I said, here. And I handed him a spoon and I said, we can eat a little bit. We sat on the floor and ate the entire pan of Rice Krispie treats.
Yes.
I was like, and then when we got done, I was like, am I a terrible mother for feeding my child
No.
fresh Rice Krispie treats
No.
at 10:30 in the
Maybe.
morning? I was
No.
like, I don't think
That's
maybe
awesome.
I'm not. It's got to be
Nope.
something good,
It's like
It's
chocolate
cereal.
cake for breakfast.
Yeah.
I
I'm
figured
a-
it was cereal and butter, and
I'm a
marshmallows.
terrible mom for dumping a gallon of milk on my son's head. That's where the,
Did he
the
deserve
terrible
it?
mom. Yes.
Then
Yes.
you're
He
not a
pissed
terrible
me
mother.
off so
That's
fucking
being a
bad.
good
He would
mother.
not.
Being a good mother.
He would not shut the fuck up, and I got pissed at him. And we had just gotten back from the grocery store, and I looked at him. I said, "You keep running your fucking mouth, and I'm dumping this gallon on your head." He's like, "No, you won't." And I just crack.
Ooh, nope. Yeah,
No.
no. As soon as he said no, you won't. Yeah, he deserved it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Scary.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does he remember that?
Yes.
Good.
That was just yesterday. What are you
He
talking
was
about?
12. He was 12, right around that age when boys like to run their fucking
mouth.
mouth.
Oh my god.
Did he
Yeah,
ever
I'm
challenge
Not
that you?
you.
Did he ever
Mental
challenge
note.
that you would not dump a gallon of milk on his head ever again?
No,
See?
and he's
He
never
learned his
really
lesson.
challenged me much after he was 14, and I drug him across the street by his ear.
There
I
you
was
go.
like this. I'm like up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Thank you. Mental notes if I have a boy. Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah.
You gotta
The
fight
big-
back.
the
You gotta
big-
fight back.
The biggest one, if you have a
Gallon of
boy,
milk.
knock on the damn door.
Yes.
Yes.
Not
Don't
first.
worry. Even if it's a daughter, I will do that implicitly every single time because I have no idea, especially with my sister. Oh my god, I have no idea what's going on. I don't
And-
want to know.
Don't challenge the question. Don't question the length of a shower either. Just let it go. Just walk away. Don't even like water bill question. Don't even. Just let it go.
Yep.
Just walk away.
Yep.
Well, on that note, pumpkin pie or apple pie?
Ooh,
Pumpkin.
apple.
Ah, the
Apple.
season. It
I like
so depends on the
apple.
season. Oh, they're both so good. Oh.
I love a good fresh apple pie though, with
I
some French vanilla ice
know.
cream on top.
Yes.
Damn.
I'm
That
just
pie
not a
super
big
warm.
pumpkin fan. I'm just not a big pumpkin pie fan.
I'm a basic bitch. I love my pumpkin.
I'm with you. Seriously.
Pumpkin is like
I
fall
love
Do it,
pumpkin.
Sarah.
There we go.
Halloween.
There you go. Good job, guys.
It's just when I think of pie, I don't want savory. I want sweet.
You think it's savory?
Pumpkin's sweet.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like. I just don't. I'm not a fan of it. I actually prefer mixed berry pies or
Yeah.
peach pie.
Raspberry is my favorite.
Yes.
Blueberry.
Lemon.
Oh my
Cherry.
I love a good peach pie.
I'm a
Lemon,
cherry
lemon,
pie girl all the
Lemon.
way.
Oh,
Give me
Oh,
that.
I made the
Sweet
best
my
blueberry
cherry
pie
pie.
about a week or two ago. Oh my god, it was so good.
Guys.
Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Ice
cream.
cream.
Okay.
Fucking right.
We're all good on
Another hard one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just depends on where I am. So I will always go for froyo, but I think I'll like.
Ice cream all the fucking
Yeah,
way.
I think
Yep.
like,
I think ice
maybe
cream.
ice cream wins.
You guys come up here. We're going to that little coffee shop, and I'm gonna get you guys a cappuccino milkshake, and you will be like ice
Yes.
cream forever.
Well, it's like- it was like
it was so
last-
good.
Last week we found that there's this local like ice cream shop around here. And they're on Grubhub or one of the delivery apps. And I was like,
Oh,
this is
no.
dangerous.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I was like, this is really dangerous. And
Colts.
we had ice cream delivered to us. It was
Cold Stone's on DoorDash for us.
I
geez.
could do that. I could get Cold Stone.
Don't tell me that.
it was like finding out that we could get tropical smoothies delivered to our house. I was like,
Yes,
oh, this
girl.
is
That was
Dude, you
my.
can also get
Cheers,
bubble tea
baby.
delivered.
That
I
was
was like, this is dangerous. I was like, I looked at it. I was like, this is really dangerous knowing we have all these places that can just deliver right to
Oh
our
my God.
house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I want to do?
Dangerous.
Kung Fu bubble tea, or it's just called Kung Fu tea. They have their catering size, like gallon size bags of bubble tea. I want one of those, but just for me.
I finally had bubble tea, y'all.
Yeah.
I haven't either.
One of my employees
So good.
found out that I had never had bubble tea before.
Oh,
He
you
went to
did?
lunch. He came back. He brought me a bubble tea.
That's
He
good.
said he
Aw.
sat it down on my desk. He goes, "Here, now you had bubble tea."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
Aww.
He's the
that's
same
sweet.
one. He's the same one that he found out I had never had sushi. So he got sushi for lunch, and he goes, "Here, try this."
As long
Yeah.
as it
Awesome.
wasn't like
That's awesome.
7-Eleven or gas station sushi.
It wasn't. It wasn't. No. He won't eat. He won't eat that cheap shit. That rancid stuff that's at the gas station.
So
Unless
we'll
it's a 7-Eleven from Japan, which apparently they
Yeah.
got really good
Oh
food.
Yeah,
my
they do
God,
have
they're
different
at a
stuff
whole
in this.
different level, man. Oh,
it's not the
wow.
same. Not saying. Can't
So
compare.
good.
We'll do this set and then we'll finish for the night, ladies. I'm not sure what the first section is. Organic or conventional? I
Like
didn't
produce, I think.
It's produce, okay.
Yeah, I would personally go conventional. I don't really care, like, because
Yeah.
when it comes to organic growers, they they have say on what pesticides they use, and then they can sometimes be more toxic than what the conventional produce suppliers put on their produce. So it's not really worth it to me, and it just costs more. So
I say, is it on sale? What?
Yeah. Which one's on sale is the one I buy.
Yeah. Well, and for me, it depends. Like, for some of the things, like, if I'm going to be washing it, like apples and stuff like that, I'm not going to spend the extra price for, like, organic when I'm just going to be washing it.
Yeah.
I'm
a sucker for the organic because I don't want the GMO bullshit. I want it, if it's going to turn brown, I don't give a fuck. I don't want the GMO bullshit. I don't. I don't care if it lasts a month on my on a shelf. I don't want it. I don't like it.
Okay.
I know.
Fine. Gas or electric stoves?
Gas.
Gas.
Have to. I don't know. What house am I living in at the time?
If you had to pick, if you could pick.
If I could pick, I would prefer gas because it's hard. It's easier to regulate.
Yeah.
But the stovetop is easier to regulate. The oven is still an enigma to me. So.
Oh, I love my gas oven.
An electric stove, I would only like just for the cleaning aspect of it, because it's just a pain in the dick to clean a gas one, because I'm a messenger.
If I could have a glass top electric, I would take that, because I can make a hell of a set of quesadillas on gas. Just straight on the top of it. You just spray it with some fucking cookie spray, and away you go. You don't even.
Some benefits for it.
Yeah.
Barbecue or oven? And Chan, I know you like your oven.
Yeah, but
barbecue.
I love a barbecue. I love food that's cooked outside. I love it so much. I'll do like beer can chicken, you know, over the barbecue or over a fire or something. I love food cooked outdoors.
Yeah, I do too.
Ladies?
Oven. Yeah, I'm more used to it.
Yeah, I don't mess with barbecues.
I could go both ways. I'm not as comfortable with barbecues. That's more Jason's territory than me. So I don't know. That one's kind of a tough one.
I know. How about food cooked or burnt?
Cooked.
Why burnt?
Well, no, burnt. Like, I like bacon, like, on the point of burnt. Like, I
So
like chicken, like,
no.
overcooked. Like, if it's flimsy, that's not bacon. That's just undercooked meat, in my opinion.
You and JD are on the same page.
When I'm with chicken, I actually do like it really, really cooked if it has some crisp to it, which would be on the side of burnt on that end. Like, I like things overcooked. I like eggs over hard. I like all those types of things.
I do like that, actually, yeah.
See,
I'm outside on that one.
Yeah, you're like Jason. Jason's like, cook that bitch till it's like.
That's how JD is too.
Yeah.
Not the, I'm not.
Let the sheep look at the oven and then take it out. I'm not a rare person.
Oh, see, when it comes to my steak, when it comes to my steak, I'm like, it's got to still be like medium rare.
Nope. No. My steaks have to be cooked all the way through. If I see so much as pink, take it back. Put that back on.
If I don't,
I would agree with that.
I want that motherfucker to still be bleeding.
Yeah, I want it
something like the filet mignon. I like.
I want to be chasing it on the table with my fork.
Oh God!
Just slap that bitch on the ass, toss her twice, and give her to me. I'm good.
I have learned not to get steaks at restaurants.
Yeah, they never do it right.
They never do it right. Because you will ask
over.
them. I always am like, medium rare. More on the rare side. And it comes out and I'm like...
They're afraid of it being sent back probably more than anything else. So that's why they always overcook it.
Yeah, but it's
going to get
horrible.
Sent. Well, but it's going to get sent back because it's not what I asked for. I'm not going to eat a hockey puck piece of steak.
No, thank you.
I don't like it dry. I don't.
I know, because there's no flavor, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's probably why I prefer thighs over breasts when it comes to chicken too. Because breasts you can overcook, and they just get like sticky in your teeth when you cook them too long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and thighs just kind of like melt in your mouth, and they're perfect.
So good. Oh, I want chicken wings.
Almost there.
like to get thighs. I like the in bone and skin thighs, and you broil those.
Those are so good.
You get that nice crispy skin.
I don't like chicken skin.
I love
it. Next question.
Grims, are you frozen?
Can you hear me? My thing is like.
There you go.
Really
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, what is going on? That's why I'm like looking around. I'm like, what? Anywho,
She's hearing things. Now. Her vaccine's making her hear things.
Yeah, exactly.
She must have got the Pfizer.
Yeah, I got Moderna. But yeah.
Moderna.
Garden or farmer's market?
Farmer's market. I can't grow things. I kill things.
I have a black thumb. I've killed cacti.
So have I.
I can't grow shit.
So have I. Oh my gosh. Yay, I'm not alone. I keep thinking I'm alone. Good.
You're not alone. It's so funny. In my family, like everyone, my late grandfather was a master gardener. Mm-hmm. My aunt, amazing gardener. Like my mother can keep stuff, plants alive too. Amazingly enough, my aunt that just actually passed. Mm-hmm. No, I meant for it to be funny. My aunt that actually just passed. She and I, black thumbs in the family. She killed an air plant once.
Oh God.
An air plant.
Maybe she tried to water it. No,
it died of neglect because she killed an air plant. You're not supposed to do anything to these things, and they're supposed to thrive. It died.
Oh my gosh.
I take after her.
My mom could grow anything. Like when she passed away, we went in to clean out her apartment, and she had so many plants everywhere. I just went to her neighbors. I was like, here, have a plant. Here, have a plant. They're like, you don't want any of your mom's plants? No, they will die. I will bring them into the house to die.
Yeah, pretty much.
If I had more time, I would garden. If I had more time and money, I would garden. I mean, I want to still garden. Things are picking up business-wise. And I've never been to a farmer's market. I'd like to go. Yeah, I know.
Ooh. You should come to Virginia. You can garden pot. Starting in June, we can have up to 4 plants per household.
Really?
Yes.
Nick, we're moving back to Virginia.
Really lucrative. Here
you
go.
What the fuck?
Oh my God. You could totally do that. Do like homegrown businesses like for me.
Just another day.
No, you can grow it, but it has to be for your own consumption.
Yeah, for your own personal. You can't sell it. They're also going to be, it'll be legal to have it. You're legal to have the plants, and there's going to be, I do believe, dispensaries too.
Nice.
My friend actually has a medical license that she can grow in Virginia because of for medical reasons.
Nice.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
That's nice. Those things are expensive to get. That's why I don't have my medical card. Because it's over $1,000 just to get your medical card to go freaking buy from the dispensary.
Jeez.
Florida's not that salty for that, thank God.
Yeah. It's like, ugh.
I'm gonna try to talk JD into letting me put in a little like greenhouse solarium out the back door.
Yeah,
please help me do this, and then we'll see what we can grow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I thought your front door area was supposed to be that.
It doesn't get enough sunlight, so I can't keep stuff out there. I'm just gonna turn that into like a little sitting room. I can't keep plants out there.
Well, on that note, we'll do some wrap up. So we'll go around the table, starting with Kat. Do you have anything to shout out?
I'm going to shout out Dean Draws Art on Instagram.
Okay, yeah.
Because they do pins, and I just got. Oops.
I'm going to flip you. There you go.
I just got an entire box of stuff I did off their Kickstarter, and the quality is incredible. Like, absolutely amazing. Let me pull one out.
Let's see if I can pull them.
See, try to get the glare off.
Yeah, right there.
Cool. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow.
That's cool.
And they're like 2x2 or 3x3. I'm lousy at estimating. It's probably a 3x3. Mm-hmm. The quality, the weight, the detail, it's absolutely amazing. And like all the stuff that came with, like I got stickers, I got all sorts of amazing stuff, and I am absolutely thrilled with them.
By the way, you have gorgeous nails.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So this
It's
is their
just-
Instagram.
My normal nails.
Wow.
So do a lot
those
of
are good.
fan art tile stuff. They have a whole flag type thing. This is where I got my Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, a lot of Pride flags. So they do a lot of interesting comic book fandoms and things of that nature from it. There's that. That's the one that I have.
Nice.
And whatnot. So let's share that.
That's totally cool.
Okay, let's get back in here. Let's go AMS next.
Well, I also have a shout out. But I'll talk about me first.
Okay.
So yep, I'm hello. Wait. Hello. Anyway, graphic designer, freelancer, illustrator, hit me up if you want any commissions. I also do knit and crochet stuff like I showed earlier. I have all the social medias. I have my Patreon if you want to support me, my Redbubble shop if you want to buy any of my designs, and feel free to email me if you want or message me. And then yeah, my shout out. I love that one too.
Sorry.
Shout out?
I'll share screen. Give me 1 second. Share tab. Hang on 1 second. There you go. Boop. There you go. I'm getting this shirt. They're called What's Their Face, and I swear it's so fucking funny. So it's the three evolutions, right? Of Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise, but. Mm-hmm. He says them in the most stupid way. He's on TikTok too. So it's Squirtle, Wartle, and Athboys.
Wait, I think I've seen this person in their Instagram.
That's funny.
I swear I've seen their art.
They're called What's Their Face on TikTok and also on Instagram. So please check them out. They're absolutely hilarious. I love them so much. So that's the shout out I wanted to give. That's it.
I know. I'm checking this.
I'll let you know when the shirt comes in too. So
yes,
yeah, I want to see it. Oh, shelf gravy. Gravy all over the place. Facebook, Instagram. You can email us if you want to. You can you can watch our show on every other Wednesday on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. We get started right around 9 o'clock. And we share tips and tricks on customizing things, dioramas, stuff like that. Anybody has any questions, want to watch, keep up, hang out?
It's more fun watching the behind the scenes stuff.
I'm sitting here like it's all covered.
Yeah, it's all covered.
And all of you guys.
Well, it's your turn because you have the bottom.
All I see is noses.
Wait, maybe I should do it. What happened? What we did last week? Hang on, give me a second.
Noses and tits. That's all I see.
Don't tempt Chan with a good time.
Nerd Spoken podcast. They upload every Thursday. Cool group of guys.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Sorry. My boobs. Sorry.
I might as well just keep it quick.
I'm sorry, they're covered.
Anna, do you have anything to shout out, or do you want to do the desk one?
I sure do. I want to do a shout out to Monster Energy drinks because they are a lifesaver. A shout out to coffee of all sorts, sizes, and types.
Cheers.
And a shout out to Nerd Life Syndicate. They're actually pretty fucking cool. They come on tomorrow night at 9-ish, kind of, sort of.
Unfortunately, we can't give them shit anymore because we're not exactly.
Yeah,
true.
We've fallen into the normal
at 8:30
podcast schedule now.
What? It doesn't start at 3:35 after? Shout out to Dust Mice, of course, for providing us with our awesome theme music. Check out his music as well on all music platforms. And then, of course, you can follow us on social medias if you want to reach out to us. Got Facebook, Instagram, and of course, if you're watching us live, you've already seen us on YouTube, so you already know where we at. Again, I just want to shout out AMS for the Go Fuck Yourself.
Yeah!
Just don't forget about that.
I love that.
love it.
Yeah, I'll have it finished hopefully this week, so don't keep that in mind.
And outside of that, I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.